Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and now time for the nation's sharpest opinion. Well, it has happened exactly what I predicted about 10 days back. And when I reported that, I was told that I'm making up the story. It can never happen. I was told it's wrong. I was told forget about the SSR case, forget about the Disha Salian case, and I was told that there will never be any SIT team that will investigate how Disha Salian died. Now, it is my irrefutable belief, ladies and gentlemen, that the mysterious death of Disha Salian is linked to the mysterious death of Sushant Singh Rajput. And the reason people want to underplay and keep away from your attention the circumstances of how Disha Salian died is because it may open up the circumstances of how Sushant Singh Rajput died. But I've said in this case, the truth will come out. The truth cannot be put down. There have been circumstances that have led to the delay of the truth. And I don't understand why the Uddhav faction gets so worked up and excited every time we begin to move towards the truth in the SSR case. What are you scared of, Uddhavji? What are you scared of? The SIT team of the Mumbai police has now reached the home of Sushant Singh Rajput's ex-manager Disha Salian. The SIT has started the investigation and the statements related to the case have also been recorded. The SIT is said to leave no stone unturned because the SIT will re-examine the original evidence that was collected. What does this mean? Well, it means that all the people associated with the case will be called in and every statement can be re-examined. It is a complete reopening of the SSR death case. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Disha Salian died mysteriously just days before Sushant did, and both these individuals knew each other. They both once worked together closely, and they both died apparently as Parambir and Sachin Waze wanted to make you believe by suicide. Now Parambir, wherever the hell he is, and Sachin Waze, wherever the hell he is, must really be getting very worried because the truth will come out. Ladies and gentlemen, as for my heart, it has never been convinced ever about all these theories that have been floated. No matter the conspiracy we have faced as a result of uncovering the Sushant death case, in my view, not for a moment has my conviction on the truth coming out been ever rattled or shaken. No matter what they do to you, ladies and gentlemen, no matter the scale of the conspiracy on the other side, I always believe the truth will torrent and come out like an unstoppable force. And 3.5 years later, there's nothing stopping the truth of the Disha case from coming out. And I truly believe that it will lead to the truth on the SSR case. It's not about vindication, ladies and gentlemen, it's about closure. Closure for all of us, closure for the families and the fans who have fought for years for this truth to come out, despite the scale and force of everyone who has wanted to shut it down. The only ones quivering about the truth coming out, politicking on it, rushing here and there to somehow stall it, are those who wanted to stop the truth of these two deaths from coming out, these two possible murders. These two possible murders. These two possible murders. That is my view, ladies and gentlemen. Let's debate.
More than 3 years after the mysterious death of Sushant Singh Rajput's manager Disha Salian, the truth is yet to come out. An SIT has now been constituted and will examine every piece of evidence in the Disha death case. This comes days after Disha's father spoke out.
सीनियर लेवल का कर रहा है ना, वो लोग बोलते हैं सुसाइड ही नहीं है, 100% मर्डर है, ऐसा बोलते हैं, सुसाइड है ही नहीं बोलते हैं। मेरा जानकारी में मैं जब इंक्वायरी किया, जब मेरे को सब जगह से सुसाइड ही बोला उन्होंने।
अच्छा
एक्सीडेंट बोला, सुसाइड नहीं बोला।
एक्सीडेंट बोला आपको?
हाँ, वो बोलते हैं ना टावर लोकेशन है, सब है, प्रूफ है, 100% प्रूफ है, तो कीजिए ना, आपको जो करने का तो कीजिए। अगर उन लोग ने कुछ गलत किया रहेगा तो सजा होना चाहिए ना।
The Shinde-Fadnavis government has committed to bringing out the truth of the case through an SIT.
या संदर्भात मी सांगितलं, मागच्या अधिवेशनामध्ये मागणी झाली होती त्या संदर्भात शासनाने आपली भूमिका सांगितली होती की जे काही पुरावे आलेले आहेत ते आम्ही तपासून बघू आणि त्या संदर्भात आम्ही पोलीस विभागाला सूचना करू, तशा प्रकारच्या सूचना केल्या आहेत.
When Uddhav Thackeray was Chief Minister and Parambir was in charge of the SSR investigation, there were quick and fast moves to term Disha's death a suicide and then an accident.
दिशा सालियन की जो सुसाइड का केस है वो 8 और 9 जून की रात का है. मालवनी पुलिस स्टेशन में रीजेंट गैलेक्सी बिल्डिंग में जहां उनके फियांसी रहते हैं रोहन रॉय, वहां उनके घर में कोई छोटा फंक्शन, छोटी पार्टी चल रही थी 8 तारीख की रात को. उस पार्टी में टोटल 6 लोग हाजिर थे. उस समय ये रात में दुर्घटना हुई थी जब उनको नीचे बिल्डिंग के नीचे गिरा पाया गया था. वहाँ से उन्हें शताब्दी हॉस्पिटल ले जाया गया था.
With the SIT swinging into action thick and fast, it's more than certain that the truth on the death of Disha Salian is now only a matter of time. With it, will it open up the entire Sushant Singh Rajput death case? It's time for real answers. Let's debate.
Ishkaran, the SIT has been opened up in the Disha case. How do you expect things to move forward now? And what is its impact on the SSR case?
Let's debate. We saw a Shiv Sena leader dancing with a Dawood terror accused. See the sort of leadership interacting with the sort of people they are interacting with. A prime accused in the bomb blast on a parole is somebody you dance with. And then, mysteriously in a party, in this Disha Salian case, we hear a case of suicide. And we hear the case of the suicide of Sushant Singh Rajput. 2 youngsters at the prime of their life suddenly suicide. We hear this from day one. Arnab, you have been covering it. Day one, the police commissioner, no one less, comes out and starts giving a clean sheet that there is nothing suspicious, there is no murder, there is no need to do a proper investigation, there is no need to wait for forensic report, there is no need to examine what were the phone calls, what were the email calls, who was at the party. There is no need to examine the video evidence. So without any examination of the video evidence, young deaths happening, mysterious deaths happening, and you straight away come out to give them clean sheets. If that does not sting to high heaven, what does? That is why it was extremely vital that this SIT be formed. I am happy it's being formed now, though honestly it should have been formed way earlier. But now that it's formed, I hope they do a complete investigation of all the circumstances surrounding, and it comes out in a time-bound manner. It does not get delayed infinitely. So it happens in 2-3 months, so that at least there is a closure in this case, there is justice in this case, that we have concrete final solution. This happened, and this person did all this. It's a very good beginning. It's a delayed beginning, but it's a very good step. I hope it leads to the fruition, so that the confidence of people in justice is restored, so that we do not have political leaders dancing with Dawood Ibrahim associates, so that we do not have prime time mysterious deaths being covered under a blanket, so that people believe that no matter how high or how mighty the person is, if he has done something wrong, he will face the investigation and he will go to jail. That is all that is at stake in both these cases, not only Disha Salian, in Sushant Singh Rajput, and that needs to be done.
Now, Yogi Gade supports the Uddhav faction. Why does the Uddhav faction and Uddhav himself, why does Uddhav himself not want the Disha case to be reopened? And why do I get a sense that Uddhav wanted the Disha case to be buried, which is why his favorite police officer, the tainted Parambir, was in a very great rush to declare this case to be an act of suicide, without even a basic investigation into the matter, very keen to declare it to be an act of suicide. We all know that, Swapnil. Now, you can't close a case unless you connect all the dots, as far as the case is concerned. And there was a very high-profile investigation on in the SSR case. You know the controversy the Mumbai police got in. So my question to you is, Yogi, what do you think Uddhav is scared of in the Disha Salian case? Yogi, could you hear me? I don't think you could hear me. Okay, let's get into Shehzad, please, and Manvi before I try and restore the line there. Last time when the Disha Salian case was closed, the people who seemed happy with it, very happy, was the Bollywood group. Why? Were they also worried that if the Disha case opens up, the SSR case details will come out? We will begin to find out whether SSR was disturbed about the manner of Disha's death and he was promising to go public with it. And if that happened, then a whole group from Bollywood and maybe some political parties would get embarrassed. Shehzad.
Thank you very much, Arnab, for having me on your show. Now, somebody who passed away, it's very sad what has happened with Disha and with Sushant. From last 3 years, we are waiting for the result of Sushant Singh's Rajput's death. What is it? Is it a suicide or is it a murder? Till now, the agencies have not come up with anything. And regarding Disha Salian, whatever you may say, but I would say one thing, that our Maharashtra police is a very capable police force that we have. And whatever said and done about Mr. Parambir Singh, but one thing I would like to say about him, that he had the guts to call a spade when he named the name of the minister who told him to get a certain X amount as hafta, whatever you call it. So that kind of a person, Mr. Parambir Singh, would never lie. I don't think so. A person who would take the name of the minister would lie regarding a girl, वो भी किसी की बेटी दिशा सालियान थी. He would never lie. अगर suicide है, तो परमबीर सिंह ने कहा suicide है. That's the thing, and we have a very, very good police force. ठीक है, एक्का दुक्का.
About as far as Parambir is concerned, Parambir has now become the symbol. Parambir is the symbol. Parambir is a symbol. You know the words Julio Rivera used about Parambir. If people like Parambir and Sachin Vaze, you are fans of Sachin Vaze and Parambir, then I feel really sorry for you. Sachin Vaze and Parambir have done such terrible things when they were in office. You should be lucky you were not their victim. Anyway, I will go back to the issue at hand right now. And Swapnil Kothari, the implications of the Disha death being opened up. I can see the same frayed nerves. I can see the same stress. I can see the same perspiration. I can see the same worry. And I know the same people are hearing me at this point. And this is the same me telling them, I'm going to come after them. We are going to come after the truth. And Shehzad, don't worry. Don't behave like you behaved 3 years back. You know, Republic never lets go. We don't forget.
Arnab, one more thing I would like to tell you. I had my full sympathies.
Did I not say
what
the
happened
Disha
with
case
you?
will be opened up?
What happened?
Did I not say the Disha case will be opened up, Shehzad? Did I not say the Disha case will be opened up? And did you not say it will never happen? And I'm telling you today the Disha case is opened up. And I'm saying this to you today, the SSR case will open up. And I'm saying with conviction.
Let it open
because
up.
When the truth begins to come out, you can't bury it, Shehzad. What can you guys do?
Political vendetta.
What can you guys do? What can you guys do? There was this 60-year-old film actor who dances around with women 1/3 his age, who went on a TV show and said that he will close down Republic. हिम्मत है उसकी. हिम्मत है उसकी. These people are cowards, Shehzad. Republic is strong.
Let me tell you one thing.
And that 60-year-old actor, should revisit his words. I'm saying the SSR case is being opened up. You should be celebrating. You people should be celebrating.
Why should I?
But आपको कह रहा हूँ, why aren't you celebrating?
एक बच्ची
You
किसी
celebrate.
की मरी है.
You should be happy. Same kind of tension you are experiencing.
अर्नब जी
Same kind of tension you are experiencing.
जो आपके साथ
Swapnil is on the debate. Ishkaran is on the debate.
Mr. Shehzad,
आपको लगा क्या था कि ये बंद हो जाएगा ये केस?
बात करने के
आपको लगा क्या था?
किसी को इंटरव्यू
आपको लगा क्या था?
मालूम है कि अर्नब जो है वो सच्चाई की
शहजाद जी, आप लोगों को लगा क्या था कि ये सब केस दब जाएगी?
तब मैं और बाकी आपके जितने कुछ पैनलिस्ट थे वो दूसरे चैनल
Mr. Shehzad, I think you've had your say. Please, please extend the courtesy to someone else also to speak.
One thing,
Mr. Shehzad, please let me speak. Thank you.
इसी कारण यार आप दो तीन आप
Thank you.
आप बोलते हैं,
Mr. Shehzad, let me speak.
कोर्ट में भी बोलते हैं, हम लोग को अर्नब के सामने बोलने का मौका तो दो आप।
नहीं, मुझे तो मिलना ही नहीं, मुझे तो मिला ही नहीं अभी तक मौका.
I'm not even stopping you. I'm not stopping your bad
ये
message.
मौका आप आपको देते हैं मौका।
Right. Ji, thank you. Let me to answer Arnab's question. Arnab, all the points that you have raised as far as Disha's very suspicious death is concerned, it clearly points out that it is not a suicide, it is a murder. Once that is resolved to a certain extent, then it will lead to the Sushant Singh Rajput's case. All the significant pointers that you pointed out, that she fell directly from she was thrown from the building and not from the building. Also, the CCTV cameras were not shown. The files were hidden. Clearly show that the investigation was botched up. Investigation was never made. So at that point in time, the police investigation was compromised, and I think we need that this SIT has been formed. That's the reason the SIT will clear open many issues which are very important. So this will lead to a certain aspect into and throw open certain, definitely a Pandora's box, and clearly pave the way to Sushant Rajput's case. And by the way, Sushant Rajput's case has not been shut. As you know, Arnab, the CBI is just to deliberate on that.
Why is there no result on Sushant Singh Rajput's case? We are waiting for 3 years.
Exactly, but it's not been answered. So we'll have to wait for that. Maybe they were waiting for
There
the
will
Disha
be-
Salian case. That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
There will be.
So whoever is responsible must face the law. If the
No, you see, the
Arnab,
two
one
cases,
point,
the two
one very
cases,
crucial
Swapnil,
point,
are
Arnab,
linked.
must face the law.
The two cases are linked, and anybody. I believe there are. Yes, go ahead, Swapnil.
Yeah, Arnab, just one point. See, the point is that Arnab, even if we get all the investigative evidence, even the CCTV cameras, just to behave like a devil's advocate, to link the death and or the murder with all the evidence that is there is going to be difficult. But if we go by circumstantial evidence, then motive will become very relevant and it will play a very, very important factor. Then motive will become very relevant and it will play a very, very important factor.
No, the most important thing to identify, and Yogi is with us right now, he backs the Uddhav faction. You see, Yogi, my question to you was, when you your audio perhaps did not go through, is what is Uddhav scared of in this case? Why was Uddhav so keen, it seems to me, to declare the Disha case an act of suicide? What are Uddhav scared of?
Am I audible, sir? Am I audible? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello? Yes, sir. Nobody is scared of something. So there is a judicial system in our country, and I don't think news channels run the verdict or the fate of a case. And definitely, there we have the government, we have the judicial system, the courts, the SIT, the CID. They are doing their job. It's been 3 years since the Sushant Singh Rajput case has been transferred to the CBI, and till date they have not come up with anything. So that shows how slow the justice system in our country is. And secondly, there were reports previously that the CID also said, the CBI said Disha Salian's death was an accident. And it's not yet proved. And I don't know, this present government is in power since 2 years. Still, they have not come up with a verdict for justice for the lynching of sadhus.
India has never even investigated the Disha case. You are wrong. You are wrong. You guys spread this kind of fake news and people take it at face value. There's nothing like this was ever said.
Right
Now the
now,
point is
you have
this,
only-
Swapnil Ishkaran. The point is, thank you, Yogi. The point is Shehzad, if I can get Shehzad back, thank you. The point being,
Yes.
Disha died from what they said was a fall from the 12th floor of her house. It was quickly declared an act of suicide. Very, 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 very quick. With none other than the then police commissioner himself clarifying that it was an act of suicide. Now, and the then police commissioner was Parambir Singh. Now, the question is, were the same people involved in any way between the SSR case and the Disha case? If they were, then it's a case of a double murder, Ishkaran. So
No.
if in a case of a double murder,
So Sultan
if
नहीं है,
you close down one case,
दे रहे इसको.
it immediately closes the trail to the second case.
Correct.
Arnab, somebody who passed away 1 week before.
मैं ले नहीं रहा हूँ इंटरवीनिंग नाइट ऑफ जून 8th और 9th 2020 में क्या हुआ आपको पता है क्या?
Everybody knows.
क्या आपको पता है कि जून के 8 के रात को क्या हुआ आपको पता है?
हमको पता नहीं, हमने पेपर में देखा जब उसका सुशांत का जब सुसाइड हुआ तो हमने फोटोज देखी, पेपर में न्यूज चैनल पे आया. आप न्यूज वालों ने ही बताया कि उसने सुसाइड किया है और पंखे से लटक के. बहुत अफसोस की बात है कि हमारा बॉलीवुड का इतना होनहार हीरो
हमने नहीं बताया,
दिया.
हमने कभी नहीं बताया. आप पता नहीं कौन सा न्यूज चैनल देख रहे हैं. I never believed it then, I don't believe it now.
Exactly.
बट हमें कोई जवाब नहीं मिला उस चीज का.
नहीं शहजाद, एक बात सुनिए मिस्टर शहजाद, एक बात सुनिए आप. हमने भी पेपर में पढ़ा ये सुसाइड हो गया, ठीक है. अब दूसरे एविडेंसेस बाहर आ रहे हैं.
जी
हमने भी. तो नथिंग इन क्रिमिनल लॉ स्टॉप्स री इन्वेस्टिगेशन. तो री इन्वेस्टिगेशन होने दीजिए ना. क्या प्रॉब्लम है उसमें?
मना कर रहा है. बट हमको तो महाराष्ट्र की क्या हिंदुस्तान की आवाम को ये साफ साफ लग रहा है, नजर आ रहा है और समझ आ रहा है कि जैसे दिल्ली में एक ऑपोजिशन पार्टी थी, एक एक करके उन सबको अंदर डाल दिया गया, वह सेम चैप्टर यहाँ रिपीट हो रहा है. बस मेरा कहना है.
अच्छा एक मिनट, अगर ये बात होती है, देखिए ये जो कोर्ट में जो होता है ना शहजाद, लेट मी टेल यू वन थिंग, व्हाटएवर हैपेंस इन द कोर्ट, इट डिपेंड्स ऑन एविडेंस. It is the judge. The judge does not belong to any political party. It depends on the evidence. If the investigation is good,
exactly,
use it. If the investigation is bad, throw the case.
पहले के भी एविडेंस लेकर आओ ना. पहले जो एविडेंस थे और आपके एविडेंस दिखाइए. आप जनता को दिखाइए ना. कोर्ट में तो आप दिखाएंगे भी, हम जनता को भी दिखाएंगे.
नहीं, अभी अगर जनता को दिखा देंगे तो आगे नहीं हो पहुंचेगा. The case cannot be taken forward. You can't show the evidence. The case has to come
after.
Yeah, you can't compromise the investigation by showing the evidence.
Okay.
You can't do that unless you have to take it to a court.
Arnab, it is not a Bollywood movie script. Arnab, 1 second, if I can make my point. Arnab, it is not a Bollywood movie script that you say some people are being thrown in jail in Delhi. It goes to the court. The court rules on the bail hearing. The court sees the evidence and then the court denies bail. So let us not please make it as if the courts in Delhi are not doing their job and those cases have gone right up to the SupremeUrt. So let us not casually say people are being arrested in Delhi and the same is being followed here.
ये कोई लॉजिक नहीं बैठता ना.
The second aspect of this, Arnab, the second aspect of this, if a SIT has been formed, then competent authority, Arnab, if an SIT has been formed, then the competent authority has come to a decision that the earlier investigation was having some lacunas or not proper. That is how orders get passed. We have to understand the basics of procedure here. We cannot just come here and make statements like this that Delhi में arrest हो रहे हैं, मुंबई में भी वही कोशिश हो रही है. There are cogent reasons before which an SIT is formed, and also there are cases in which people have intervened. So let us be very clear. This entire nervousness which is coming out just because police is investigating.
No, Shehzad, I'll tell you. Shehzad, I'll tell you something.
जी, एक साल पहले कहा गया था ना कि investigation होगी.
This kind of a situation
Why should you even want to oppose it?
That when the evidence is okay, that is the time the court deliberates over it.
But you are
none of the defense lawyers will ever use this line what you are using. And they haven't even used. Even in the drugs case, they haven't used. They will not use it because they know there is no evidence to show that.
No,
Even if I hate you, how can you show that?
No, another.
I'm talking about Parambir Sahab. He said 1 year.
No, another point is all this while, we were told that we should not intervene, we should not report. Republic Network should stop reporting on SSR. Republic Network should stop reporting on Disha. We were told that Republic Network should stop reporting on Disha because Disha's parents believe that she died by suicide. Now Disha's parents are saying that we want the investigation to happen. You people say, if her parents have no problem, if her parents are accepting it was a suicide, why are you interested? But her parents are now saying they were told it was a suicide. But they don't believe it. They want an investigation.
Correct.
Which means they were sold a narrative at that point of time. What is appalling, what is shameful, what is despicable, what is disgraceful is that Bollywood never raised its voice for a proper investigation into how Disha Salian died.
Nobody questioned.
She was a member of the Bollywood film industry as well, in her own capacity.
Yes,
as the manager of a famous actor. Did Bollywood say anything? They were very happy. They were very happy.
Nobody was happy.
They were very happy to see the case closed down. Shame on these people,
sorry, this is a
Shame
wrong
on these
statement.
people.
No, Arnab, you don't.
Of course they were happy.
Every time you
Of course they were happy. Now they are nervous. Now they don't know where to look. No, I'm talking about it. I'm the only one who will talk about it. I'll be the last one standing on this case and the first one reported when the truth comes out.
Defending Bollywood. If they are right, I will defend them. And if somebody is wrong, obviously I will not defend the wrong.
Can I come in?
I will stand. I'll be the last person.
You don't understand
there.
criminal investigation.
You'll be the last person. I will
understand.
be the last person.
Yeah, if I could. You don't understand criminal investigation. You are relying on newspaper reports to give.
Nobody
Can I come in? Understand the procedure. Please understand how things are done.
Bollywood.
Because all you are saying is, and I will defend it because I read certain newspapers. It said this. Those newspapers are briefed
Manvi.
officers.
BJP is a
let
vicious
Manvi
circle.
speak.
You have to listen to others also. I've been listening to you since half an hour. BJP is a vicious circle. Wherever there are elections nearby, they tend to build or highlight issues which relate with public emotions. I still remember 3.5 years back when Disha died. At that time, they were Bihar elections and these people were so active. BJP, they were active in all. They were active and they just had investigations on for every agencies like ED, CBI, and NCB. And what happened? I have some issues with the audio. What happened then? Soon after the Bihar election results, everything was over. There were no more. What about the investigation results? There were no results out. What about the agencies? They did not make any statement. And last year, November 2022, a statement from CBI came that it was an accident. So, what were you waiting for? You would have formed an SIT. You did not form an SIT because you were just waiting for 2024 elections. 2024 की आप wait कर रहे थे election में और फिर एक मुद्दे को आप खड़ा करते जिस तरीके से आपने 3.5 साल पहले मुद्दे को करा था. You had enough time. 3.5 years you would have closed the case. You did not, but you waiting just to play emotions with their fans, Sushant and Disha's fans, and you're just trying to play. I have really problem with the audio. Can you just take it, please?
Shehzad.
Very well said.
You can say whatever, but right now I don't know. I am just not understanding. Till now, not a single politician has been questioned. Not a single politician has been arrested. No ex-minister has been questioned. No ex-minister has been arrested. Which ex-minister, minister, ex-minister, ex-MLA, MLA, non-MLA, MLC are you worried about?
And exactly, Arnab. And
अभी तक तो कुछ हुआ ही नहीं है. You guys are getting stressed. Things will happen, Shehzad. Don't worry. Give it a time.
The point.
Give it time. It's going to happen.
We also want.
Shehzad, I'll tell you.
Matter of a few days.
Shehzad.
We want the truth. Yes, sir.
Shehzad, yes, absolutely. Shehzad, the short point that I'm trying to make is that that the point that what Arnab is saying is that Bollywood में जितना आवाज होना चाहिए था उतना नहीं हुआ.
अरे
it has to be a little bit more forceful. That's all. Nobody is blaming, nobody is chastising. We all enjoy Bollywood movies, so there is no such thing. तो जो तो आवाज होना चाहिए था उतना नहीं हुआ है. That is the only
आप
issue.
मुझे
Second
बताएंगे आप
issue is,
कौन सी आवाज सुनना
आप ये-
चाहते हैं बॉलीवुड में, तो उस हिसाब से हम उन आवाजों को जगाए। आप ही बताइए, चलिए आपको जो
नहीं,
आवाजें
देखिए,
सुननी है
अगर
बॉलीवुड में,
आप अगर किसी भी
आप
चीज को
बताइए ना कौन सी
देखेंगे-
आवाजें सुननी है,
देखिए शहजाद,
किसकी आवाज सुननी है
अभी
आपको?
मैं आपको एक मैथमेटिकल नंबर नहीं दे सकता हूँ।
Well, when I'm back,
But who also-
why the Uddhav faction has one of its leaders dancing with an aide of Dawood Ibrahim? The big controversy on that.